mean, like, within, like, what, 5 minutes of us passing the checkout gate, we had a card, we were walking down the train station, and
Like how a lot of the food incorporates other cultures as well.
we're looking at private ones.
Visit, say, Disneyland, Universal Studios.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to get there?
Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
We're from Australia.
Are you on vacation?
Yes, we are.
How many days are you planning to stay here?
Yeah, Mum.
A month.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 days?
10 days. So more to go.
Yeah.
Wow. So what brought you here?
We've been to Europe a lot. And we were kind of looking at, I guess, the Asian region. Yeah, Japan seemed like a really nice, clean country, so we're like, we'll go here.
Okay.
And very friendly, yeah. We kept looking at other countries like, oh, we don't want to be scammed or whatnot. And yeah, then everyone loved Japan that we talked to, so yeah, we decided to come here.
Okay. Just in supporting one another, especially with the language and communication, everyone's very considerate and thoughtful and will attempt to help you. Here in Japan, so yeah.
All right. Is this your first time to Japan?
Yes.
Okay. What's your first impression when you get to Japan?
That was really efficient and easy, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we were pretty worried about how to work out like the train network and get to our hotel and get through immigration, but it was really easy.
Is
was
it?
well-signed. Yeah, getting the metro card was easy. We left the the airport security and just found the machine, and it was just really easy. And I was like, I was really stressing about everything being Japanese and not being able to work it out. And it was a really smooth process. I mean, like within what, 5 minutes of us passing the checkout gate, we had a card. We were walking down the train station, and we did miss 2 trains because we're like, at least in Australia, like you have multiple trains on one track that have say express, then non-express, and then a different type of express. So we're like, is it the same here? And we're looking at like a station, we're going, does this train go to our station? And once we worked it out that it was clearly labelled, we're like, okay, and then it was really easy.
Oh, okay.
It's just really nice to see the infrastructure here in Japan and how well designed it is.
Oh.
To get to places. The train was a lot of fun.
How did you like it?
Beautiful.
Did you see Mount Fuji?
It was overcast.
Okay, all right. So, do you have any favorite Japanese culture?
Yeah, I definitely like the technology improvements. That it's making everything efficient. So it is nice, like the bidets in every toilet. And we had to install it into our own house. And yeah, it was just things like that. I'm like, yeah, this is a nice common courtesy. It's cool. The metro system's really easy. I love that focus on public transport rather than cars. Just because our state in Australia is very focused on cars. Like in the 80s, we actually ripped up like most of our tram network to make more lanes for cars to drive.
Oh, okay.
So we got rid of public transport so we could drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The food. I love the food. It's been great.
I like how a lot of the food incorporates other cultures as well, and then there's the Japanese sort of attachment to it. And it just tastes amazing.
That's good.
French inspiration.
Yeah.
French inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, like what?
Well, like I guess like the pancakes and the like the souffle pancakes. The like cream caramel, and I guess like those more like souffle things, and then they're kind of adapted into Japanese. Yeah.
It's right.
And it's a really lovely infusion, I think. And I've traveled through Paris and gone to a lot of different places. I actually prefer the food here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow, yay. Is there anything surprise you in Japan?
I think the lights in the cities.
Lights?
I didn't think would be so many, like the neon sign. Just seeing those amazing lights around.
So not so many lights in Australia?
The bigger cities do have these lot of neon lights, but in Australia we tend to build out rather than up.
Oh, right.
So deep in the city, like typically you have businesses that build up. So there'll be commercial high rises or apartments. But then you won't see a lot of shops open at night. And then as you go further out, you get more restaurants. So like seeing, I guess just entering one street and just seeing like hundreds of businesses everywhere up multiple floors, you're like, wow, where do I go? And it's really amazing. And I guess the zoning is really interesting. Like that in regard to that people can have a house and business in one building.
Oh,
Very
not like that in Australia?
No, our zoning is more typically
Like residential,
commercial, and they're typically not mixed.
Okay. So, did you do anything typically Japanese, like wearing kimono or like tea ceremony?
We didn't really have it with the ceremony, so we're looking at going somewhere and doing
Oh,
that.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Ceremony, definitely.
I see. Do you experience the onsen?
Not yet, no.
Oh,
we're,
okay.
we're looking at booking a private one.
Okay.
So we've been looking around. And we were going to in Kyoto, but it was a little bit.
Okay, now I want you to try a Japanese snack. It's called the monaka, and it's a red bean paste inside.
Looks pretty though.
Oh yeah, the pattern. Yeah. Oh, here comes.
That's beautiful.
You like it? Do you have anything else similar to that?
I mean, here in Japan, I've had like mochi, which is great. I really love mochi, to be honest.
You do?
Um,
Oh, there's a mochi shop. That's,
we actually went past there.
Oh,
yeah.
you did? Did you see the like mochi making?
No, we haven't seen it there.
Oh,
They didn't
okay.
have-
So, compared to your country, did you find any difference?
So coming from South Australia, we have a small population. So for me, seeing like lots of people on space, was definitely a bit of an eye opener. The diversity of foods is a lot more here. And the infrastructure, so obviously being more populated, there's more buildings, more roads, more transport compared to back home.
I mean,
and the organisation.
Yeah.
The organisation, like for example, going on and off a train, you can wait on the side and then the people exit through the middle. It's sort of like a single file line when you're coaching public transport. So I think that's definitely a difference.
I mean, vending machines, we obviously have some vending machines, but they're nowhere near as convenient as they are here.
Yeah, we have so many.
There's so many.
Very
And-
diverse.
Yeah, very diverse. If we had a tobacco, like cigarette vending machine, someone will have hooked their car up to it and taken.
And let's just
I'm
say
sure.
more respect to property. Yeah. a lot of respect of property and objects and people. And there's a lot.
Yeah,
Wow,
there's
that's
definitely
interesting.
more.
Let's just say if
And
you
we-
do this a turn in Japan, you won't be disappointed. There's just some amazing things around the corner. So
Like Germany and like France and like traveled around a lot of Europe and like the German like train networks are fascinating and like I've gotten lost in there but like here we haven't been lost.
Oh,
It's-
you
it's-
haven't?
It's well
Wow.
designed. Like we've been wondering, we're like, okay, so that says 1 to 10 exit. That's like 12 to something. We're like, where's 11? And like someone's like, we'll keep going this direction. And then we see 11. We're like, oh yeah, there it is. And yeah, whereas in other countries, and especially home countries,
Google's led us astray a couple of times with some things being closed off, but either way, like I said, it's been a good loss because we find things that we're like, oh, we've seen this otherwise.
Is there any rural culture that confused in Japan?
I just found it interesting, like the putting the money in the tray, and I guess taking things with two hands. Yeah, some of them holding my wallet, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I take it. I'm like, oh no, wait, two hands, and then
I think as well, like obviously, we do have a lot of similarities, like with the Australian culture and the Japanese culture with respect, and I appreciating and openness to other cultures, saying please and thank you, and that's what I mean. Like, there's been really no feeling of homesickness because there are some similarities.
Yeah, taking shoes off and whatnot. Like we do that at home.
Oh, you do?
So
Wow.
I just convinced my family. So, like, I just got tired of mopping the floors all the time. And if everyone takes off their shoes, it's a cleaner house.
Right.
And her family found it really weird.
First dating, I was feeling like,
Now they do. Some they forget though. Or forget. Yeah, I like that. Very like that.
It's kind of natural for me.
yeah, it's nice though. Like,
What was your most memorable moment or place so far?
I think going up Tokyo Tower.
Oh, you did?
Seeing all of Tokyo,
Uh-huh.
and then there was a lightning storm, so we got to see
Oh,
a lightning storm.
Wow.
while we were up
I think just seeing the temples are really lovely. Yeah, I think maybe that was a bit of a culture shock. It was interesting, like, I guess walking around Europe, like, you'll suddenly hit an old part of the city and like you see like a well and all this like older style buildings and you go, oh, okay, I'm in Old Town now. Then you walk out and you kind of in New Town. You don't really see anything like so much old there. Whereas we're walking to the that Tokyo tower and suddenly like there's all these high-rise buildings and then suddenly there's a shrine. And you walk up the stairs and we're like, that's really fascinating. It's not old. It's not part of the old town. It's just everything's being built up around it.
Right.
And I think that was really fascinating. That there's not just a new town and an old town.
Okay. Is there anything you want to bring back to your country?
I mean, I'm definitely taking a lot of sweets back.
Oh. What are you gonna buy?
And just like, yeah, definitely some matcha. Yeah, just a selection of sweets. Like I really like some of those like, yeah, not as sweet sweets. So
Right.
bring back a whole bunch of those in my suitcase, and yeah, probably do a bit of clothes shopping as well.
Well, where are you planning to go?
I'm not sure. I just wander around.
Okay. So would you like to come back to Japan?
Definitely.
All right. So last question. People who are coming to Japan for the first time, is there any message or advice?
What tools we relied on to help us do research was, and then sort of learning off other people's experiences.
I mean, like the cities are massive. They're pretty much like cities within cities within cities. Like it's everywhere is massive, and I think being prepared with some sort of itinerary, and give yourself ample time to do it. And so I started spreading everything out, and I think we're still experiencing we're doing a lot and a lot of walking.
Just sort of plan the highlights that you want to do, but actually I do have one. You do visit, say, Disneyland and Universal Studios, and you do want to get there that early.
A lot of places do take card, like it's still some places don't. Whereas here in Australia, we're almost moving to a cashless society.
Oh, yes.
Like everywhere takes cards. Whereas, not that I agree with it. I actually think there should be more cash, but we have a lot of places that don't take cash now.
Oh, really?
So you go to a cafe and they'll be like, we don't take cash.
Oh, wow, that's different.
Yeah, it's interesting, and I'm not sure if I really like it because you still pay fees like everywhere has credit card surcharges. So you might pay like an extra 20 cents or something to pay with card, but it's the only option.
Really? Wow.
So yeah, I'm enjoying using cash again.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.